And we begin tonight here in Columbia as the task force to prevent and end homelessness met tonight and discussed more details about a plan to house the homeless that was unveiled earlier this month. They also discussed cutting down on the number of food and item distribution sites for the homeless. News 19's Peyton Lewis explains.
The task force to end homelessness met Wednesday afternoon to talk about the timeline for Rapid Shelter Columbia and to discuss a proposed ordinance about free distributions to the homeless. The leader of the task force, City Councilwoman Oddity Bustles, proposed an ordinance which requires organizations distributing food or items to the homeless to get a permit to use city property for these distributions, which caused concerned citizens like Elaine Cooper to raise questions about the proposal.
What about churches? Do churches have to pay a fee? Which is what? What would they have to pay if they did just go ahead and have an event out of the right moral compass that leads them? $150.
Bustles says there are too many food distributions happening each day and costing the city a lot in cleanup costs. The proposed ordinance would also require organizations to print their name and the date on items they're handing out so the city can track the litter that comes from these events.
This is simply public spaces that the city has to take on the burden to clean up litter and deal with the aftermath of people coming in, doing a kind thing, but leaving a lot of consequences for us.
But Reggie Solis says, as someone who's experienced homelessness in Columbia himself, finding food was always a challenge.
Like right now, there's Transitions and the soup cellar that have lunch on Friday, but nobody does breakfast, nobody does dinner.
The task force also discussed long-term goals and revealed that Rapid Shelter Columbia has a tentative opening scheduled for November 1st. Reporting in Columbia, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
And the ad hoc committee says tonight marked their last formal meeting.